Am I live? How do I create a dashboard? Hmm. I think I'm live. I just need to tell people. Manage to draw a project. I am busy. I'm typing it. Like the first one is to figure out how to do it. How to start one. Wait, there's no Skyrim music. Skyrim music bad. I don't know. That's the playlist you sent me. I don't know. Also remove coffee call. How do I remove the coffee call? I don't know what streaming is. It's also complaining about my resolution. I'm trying to fix one thing from one thing to one thing. Why are you settings? Is it in here? I changed it. It's OBS settings 16 by 9. Ah, sure, that's fine. Resolution. I hear no music. Oh, that's not OBS source. Ah, that one. Right, that's hidden. Resolution can be ignored. Okay, and then I need to figure out why you don't hear music. Oh, indeed, it's properties. It's using my gaming audio, but it's playing through media, so that should fix it. It was playing my gaming audio, but well, music's not gaming. MMO98 code base to implement those things. Live at YouTube. Yeah, now I get. just 5 minutes of getting the stream going. No. Discord, why did you just jump up? Copy message link? No. Text. Get the Norman in. Alright. The ping. Don't get us cancelled. Hey, I'm not Thomas. Have some faith in me. Bye bye, Marnix. Enjoy your evening. The ping just went out on live stream channel. I first wanted to get the live stream going before I did a ping, because else it's like ping is like I'm gonna go live and then spend 5 minutes trying to go live. Williamson, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. That's why I'm live streaming. Let me close some of these windows. Let me find. I've got the wrong project open. Let me open MMO98. And let me open the Unity for MMO98. And try and figure out where my chat window is. There it is. Okay, zoom it out. Okay. And minimize Discord. Is the audio okay, or do I need to tweak the audio slider? To tell me what if I'm doing things wrong, because I do not often do not stream often enough to figure this out. Can I somehow? Okay, no, I'm just gonna. Okay, it's fine. Okay, well, keep me going. Let me know if something's going on. Video download was cancelled. Please try again. It's an issue that I see not happen often, but I don't know. I'm gonna send Marnix a message about it, and maybe he knows more about it. Because some people can watch it on Twitch, some can't. What it was cancelled. Please try again. Error. Twitch often. My cat has been against my screen. I need to rotate it. So yeah, music's a bit loud. I can turn it down easily, so I just, yeah. We're figuring things out. How come you felt like streaming? I woke up. That's about it, and then that's what I felt like doing. That's about it. I had to wait for people were coming over. The Marnix also has no clue about the Twitch issue. I'm gonna note it down. I'll look at it someday. I just don't know how to do it live, because I don't know how to do it not live even. But yeah. I woke up and then I had to wait because they were going to change things in electricity, so I would not have any electricity, so I had to wait for them to be done, and then they were done, and then I ate something, and then I decided to do a live stream, because I wanted to do some MMO98's things, and they should be reasonably easy to do, mark my words, because, well, I know the code base. I have already looked through what you asked me to implement, but should be doable. So yeah. Links to YouTube in the Discord message actually to the wrong stream/fault. I just copy pasted them. I should not have done that. Let me fix that. I just need to figure what's the stream link. Can I? get your. Why can you not stream settings? I should not share that one. I'll fix that in a moment. Oh wait, I might be able to fix stream. Maybe. Let me try and fix stream. I'm gonna stop the Twitch stream for a moment. Is streaming code as OBS. Can I change edit? Okay, no, I'm going to just go live stream on Twitch. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, come to YouTube. I'll debug it. What's going on? Let me get the links for YouTube Bite Me Games. Okay, copy, and then Twitch. I also need to get. That's the wrong Twitch channel. Can I channel? Okay, and now I just Discord. Edit the link. Wait, how did that copy work? Right, let me close Discord. Okay. Yeah. So that's fixed. How's the new chair? I love it. I like it. It makes me sit upright more when I actually sit. Well, I don't always do that. Also, it's one piece. I can't manage. It's great. It's not overdone. The chair is stylish. It has One Piece references. You know it's One Piece if you know One Piece, but you don't need to know it to know it. Like, it looks good without being overbearing. I love the chair. So yeah, who is this? Y'all get hacked, Conantas? How dare you? I am one of the. I'm the gremlin that works on some of the games. So yeah. William, your voice becomes very low when you face away from the mic. Well, that probably makes. Yeah, I've actually never tuned this in. Can I use my? No, okay, that's muting. I can actually also boost the mic. Is the mic fine, or can I? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Right. So yes, I will get working in a bit, but first, like, I'll catch up and get settled in streaming mode. Hell yeah. Hello everyone. By the way, everyone's been saying hi. I've not been saying hi back. I've been trying to set things up. I'm trying to figure things out. If I look to the right, I'm looking at chat. Just so you know, middle screen is my main, is the one you're seeing with my code, and then left screen is my ultra wide. So actually, I can put you on the ultra wide chat, boys. You guys deserve it. Yeah. Can you? Verse 23 works so hard finally takes its toll on you, man. You look so different compared to the last stream. That isn't. Do you imply I look worse than Marnix? That's just mean. Golmar Bloom, can you get a decent chair for 500 USD? This chair was about, I think, $600 because it's like Secret Lab. It's very pricey, but I know they're like, that chair is solid and you can repair the parts as needed. Herman Miller's, I had a Herman Miller before. It was too small for me. But you can often get these for secondhand. Like, don't buy a Herman Miller new, but buy them secondhand somewhere. They often, like, offices often clear them out. They are good chairs. I'm just too much of a tall boy. And how many screens do I have? I have 3. 2 Quad HDs ones, and then 1 ultra wide that I bought over from Marnix. When did Marnix get taken over? He's not taken over. I'm just his other half. I'm the code part. Like Marnix does the visual part and UI and stuff and design parts of games. I make the games work. But yeah. Let me first get the project updated because I tried to push yesterday, but GitLab was down, so I couldn't push. Marnix now pushed his changes, so it should be fine, right? Oh god, no, not the game scene. Not the game scene? Oh. Well, I'll accept theirs. Right, merge. Make sure I'm gonna push this first before we get working on Service Pack 2. So yeah. You're more handsome than Mike. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, fine for the Titan Evo. Titan Evo is Secret Lab probably, right? It's the good the benefit I have is siblings have it, my father has it, another friend also bought one. I've been able to try it out. It's just lasting and keeps going. So yeah. It's pricey, but the thing is I have bought like a chair for $200 before, an office chair. It didn't last half a month before it started like disintegrating. And that's when I got like Marnie got me that iron and the Herman Miller chair. So the thing is, I agree, you don't need a gaming chair. Gaming chairs are often like a lot of extra money and not often worth it. Secret Lab, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm happy with it. They have anime version of the chairs. It's you need to make sure you can't just buy a chair whatever someone else recommends. You should try and get a chair that works for you, because not every chair works for everyone. So about work, did I push? No, it's not pushed yet. Let me push that first. Push. Gaming chairs are bullshit. They're designed to look like in a race car. Well, the thing is, not every gaming chair does that. It's just... It's like... Oh, I can't find a good equivalence. But gaming chairs there's a lot of gaming chair brands. And I agree, there are bad gaming chairs, but not every game chairs. Is that hot reload? No. Which one are you talking about? In the bottom of the screen. I assume you're talking about my taskbar or something, but I don't know. I don't use hot reload. It's just like people find a nice office chair that's an anime waifu with lights and speakers and charging ports. So a gaming chair, you mean? I feel that's a lot. I did recently see there's a new motherboard from I think Gigabyte, which just has like a waifu on it. The refreshing solution bar. Oh, that's not hot reload. That's just Rider's integration with Unity, and Rider can check Unity's like, oh, Unity is refreshing. I'm gonna let people know that in Rider as well. It's just integration of Rider and Unity. There's too many things in between my right, reload. So this is complaint because I had to pop up about reload, and Rider's like, hey, go click it. Something's happening. But yeah. I mean, some gaming chairs also like have comfortable seating, good back support. You need to just do research and find out which one works for you. Yeah, it's like it has lumbar support that you can adjust, and it's just like 1, 2, 3, I think 4 handles, maybe 5 like handles and knobs on my chair that I can just turn and twist to move the chair around. So a lot of it's just finding the right chair. Also, Bike Me paid for the chair, so hey, can't complain. But yeah, I like Rider. Right, so to-do list. This is a to-do list that Marnix gave me, and I turned to do my own to-do list. I can actually type in Solitaire. let's get started with that, because I tuned in at the end of last stream and saw that the do list is in progress, and I saw the first thing solitaire. I was like, bet I'm going to get started on that. So if I open the project, and if it still works, which it might or might not, because it depends on the merge that we did. Start. Bam. Marnix is now allowed to go through the prefab and like probably scale things up a bit. But bam, we've got solitaire. Took me about it took me a day of implementation basically. So yeah, I can click the pile to draw more. I can drag and put this card on there. I can click a card and it will automatically try and move to a position. So if I can now also drag that one on. Trying to see, geez, what a terrible, like so many kings. I move that one there. That's not useful. That's not useful. That's not. I can move this here now. I can move that one on there. I can't put the 5 down, sadly. That's just going to be the stream now. It's just me playing solitaire. Just trying to find. I can't put the card down. No. Am I locked? I'm already locked. Oh well. New game works. I want to show one more thing. I can move that there. Help king. So many here. 7. Jack. Ace. I can put there. The queen. I can't play. I can't play. I can not play that one. I can play that one. And then it even supports multiple dragging. The reason it says Bomb Duster is because I didn't add a translation key for Solitaire yet. Marnix still has to go to. I just implemented Solitaire and then it was like, okay, I want to go sleep, and I went to sleep at like 4 p.m. or something. Yeah. Hey, Hack 95. Hey, trendsetters. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah. So Solitaire works. It works pretty solid. Bomb Duster. Bomb Duster is that is for that's for the NSFW part of the game. Whenever we make such a game, does in-game Discord button do anything? Which one do you mean? Do you mean the wait? Which one? Do we have a Discord button somewhere? Oh, this one. Yeah, it opened Discord. It opens your Discord. Yeah. So yeah, I've done the core implementation. I've not closed off Solitaire yet because Marnix will have, when he gets a chance, has to look at it, and he might go like, oh, this doesn't work, or this broke, or I want to be able to do this, and he'll give me some more awesome ends to do, and I'll add them and then finish it. But Solitaire's already in there, so I just need to implement the other code, of which there are 3 things I need to do. I need to get both endings working in one save. I'm going to first do this one. I want to update the estimated data again on based on an universal. Basically, when you go to SQL, you do a development round. You'll see like what's your estimated data. This doesn't refresh, only when you go back to the page or do a new develop round. So when you close it, it will update. If the value is the same right now, so because the thing is, this is based on your players. I don't live update this because it feels too. I didn't do it live updating because I was going to be a bit messy, but I can make a thing where if you're on this page, every 3 seconds or something, or 5 seconds, refresh this value. And then basically that. So that's on my to-do list. Both endings in one save, so make it possible that the player can first do the indie ending and then the buyout ending, and vice versa, first do the buyout ending and then do the indie ending in one save. I am going to implement that and then expand the chat 2.0, where after X amount of true fans, you'll be able to like start banning people in chat and like interact with chat more, and I see some extra details. Those like little things, just expand on that a bit. And that is the to-do list for Service Pack 2, at least what I have right now. So I'm gonna be working on that. So first things first, everything's pushed now. Okay, I can get to work. Just gonna close some things around so I can more focus. So OBS can go, that can go. Okay. Gonna put you on your usual spot. Can I? There was a way to pin, no. Yeah, perfect. So now we've got the checklist. Hey, Lux Spark, why are you typing code like a lunatic? Use an agent, bro. I hope you're memeing. If you aren't, you're you're an idiot. Oh no, people are saying I'm rude. Maybe I am rude, but no, it's just, no, I've had this discussion earlier today with my dad. AI is a tool. It can be helpful. It is not a replacement. It won't be like they no. When's the plan released for Service Pack 2? The idea is hopefully to get it out by the end of the week, so we can start with visibility rounds, which will last all the way, just like it will have it out before the next fest, but also the visibility round we can launch will then include the summer sale as well, which is good. Yeah, I use AI. I'm not going to lie. Like I've got it pinned here, GitHub Copilot. I just use it. I use it as a bouncing board. Like I have an idea, how do I implement this, and then it just bounces back and forth. How much was written by you versus Bessie/AI tools? Bessie barely wrote any code. If Bessie wrote code, it's because Marnix asked it to write code. I think that's like, yeah, this is a basic script, for example. You can tell by the amount of comments there are and the fact that it's not using my layouting. But I think the amount of code that Marnix did is maybe, I think, like 5 scripts at most, if I've not changed them over. So, and for me, I think, I mean, there's going to be AI code in there, but I think it might be like a few % at most, because oftentimes, even if I generate code using AI, it's like, okay, how do I do this? And he shows me the scripts, like, great. And then I type it myself and do it my own way, because whatever the AI writes as code is often not up to my standards. And not that my standards are very high, it's just I am very, very picky in my standards. Hey, but yeah, as Schmiggy says, you tell Steam that you want to be advertised more than usual. Basically, you have X amount of, I think, 3 visibility rounds you can do. And it's basically like, hey, we just did our update. We did a new thing. We did this. Push us up a bit in the marketing, like try and get more views on us. It's 5. You can do it 5 times. So it's not like, oh, just do it every month. It is impactful for doing when you're doing a big update, for example, or when there's a sale going on, or your new game releases, maybe. You can even do that. And you just get a few shots at it. But yeah. How much code is in this project? Let's see. Open in Explorer. Properties. 961 files. You have to divide this by 2 because meta files as well. Unity's meta files. And there's, I don't know if there's like, it's a lot of scripts. Oh, and there's also a lot of folders, so you have to also subtract another 50. No, 100. So 800, give or take 400 scripts, which they can range from being, let's see, this, which is, hey, that's nice. 2 enums and like the class for it. And then you also have classes like these that are just a bit bigger. Save system. It's like a save system is there. There's a lot of code, but yeah, it's not a metric. It's fun how much code is there. It's like there's quite a bit of code. The thing is, it's MMO98's. It's a very code heavy game, so there's going to be a lot more code as well. I could probably optimize it downwards, but the game works. I'm happy with it. Pretty proud of it. That's also not including. There's also going to be my editor scripts I've written, so there's going to be more of those. My generated source generation stuff I do. So yeah. Visibility rounds only advertise your game to people with wishes to the game or own it already. Oh, okay. Apparently. I don't know much about that part. I make game, Marnik sells game, to simplify it. But yeah. For instance, 50 scripts is normal. Aren't you the one that just makes the AI write scripts? I don't think I'm going to use your benchmark to rely on what normal script code is. And no one is saying it's a good metric to track. It's just it's a fun and interesting metric. Like, how much code do you have to make this work? Like, how many scripts do you have? I can put them all in one. No, I can't put them all in one file because then Unity complains. But technically, you can put everything in one. Every class, every C# only script, you can put it in one file, and it'd be okay. But it's just, yeah, it's just a fun metric. It's not a good metric. Nobody is saying that. So yeah, first things first, update data gain on interval. So we go to the SQL view. No, it's the reactive SQL. I think I did that one slightly different. Data preview. Yeah, that's that one. So awake, alt enable as well, subscribe. It's when you become enable. I am going to simplify this. I think I can do a private void alt enable, private void alt disable. Preview data gain. So yeah, I think do I have my unit task utility? I do. Interval. I need to add a token, private cancellation token source, CTS interval. Let's do every 3 seconds. That's fine. Update data preview variables. Update data preview variables. Add the data preview handler and not enough storage warning. And then this print get create token, generate token using the cancelable token source I have. And we can just forget it because we don't really need to do anything with it. And then in here with this just cancel token, ref CTS. I think I should now automatically update this every 3 seconds. I can, let's test that, debug.log, updating data preview variables. But yeah, don't make monolithic, guys. No, everyone should do, what's the thing where everything is just split up? Oh, I should know this. Opposite of monolith applications software. Microservices. Everything should be microservices so much so that everything is still integrated together. And if you take one microservice out, everything collapses. Microservices, such a buzzword. I hate it. No, I don't hate it. It has its uses, but a lot of projects. I have worked on a project where people were like, let's do microservices, and then they made everything. So if one microservice is not available, nothing works anyway. So they made a monolith application that's split up over different parts, which is so much harder to debug. And that's it. Yeah. So anyway, got my code. Let's see if it worked. That's reloading domain. Yeah, you type fast. Thank you. I type a lot. Yeah, just practice. So if I close this for a moment, I open SQL, updating data preview variables. Good. Updating. Good. Updating. Good. Okay, works. So it'll now automatically update every 3 seconds when you're on that view. Then I don't need to do this one anymore. And make sure code's layout is fine. Then I no longer need these because perfect. Easy. Both endings in one save. I think ending controller. Yeah, they'll be in this one. I now need to make it so we can have serials field. Let's just copy these conditions. Public double players 2 is, let's just, I don't know, put it to double of that for now. No. Box up condition. I could have copied the lines and be much quicker, but I often do things too manual. Lifetime revenue 2 is, I don't know, I'll just take the same number and duplicate it as well, and then Marnix can fill it in, decide which one he wants. All right. Ending condition subscription. Let's see, how did I I now need to figure out how I made the ending work again. Handle ending state in progress. So we've got these states. I'm going to add more states, I think. Yeah. No, I need to remember what the previous state is. So I'm going to just save it in a different one. Property ending state ending 2 is new default. Ending 2 dispose. Make sure we clean up. Always clean up behind yourself. It's very important. And I'm not talking about just in game dev, just in real life. Just be nice. It's nice for everyone coming after you if you just clean up. Okay, so email toast title and description. You have mail, that's fine. I think these are fine. Ending condition private. I'm just going to ending condition 2 subscription. I could have picked a better name than 2. Is there a better name than just 2? Because else it's just going to be 2. Email toast, we keep the toast. I don't need a second one. So on start, database state.studio.ending 2.subscribe, handle ending 2 state to this, ending condition 2. I should ending. I don't need to rename that one. Actually, no. Okay, no, it's fine. So that handles the ending state. I'm also going to do private void handle ending state to ending state. So whenever the second ending state changes, I'm going to handle things. So we'll dispose of whatever the current subscription is. And now I need to check if ending.value. Actually, why am I doing it like this? Because this reading, I'm being a little dumpling. I can do it just like that. So I want to check if this ending 1 state is I'm going to check what state have. So in progress achieved, ending A selected, ending B selected, ending B rehired. I think ending A selected means you've done that ending. and then done. Ending B, you can also rehire. That's why they have a second state. So I need to check if ending B rehired, then you can go for ending A. If ending A selected, then you can go for ending B. Is the ID. Else we can't do this handling thing yet. So, oh no, wait, that's here. Hello, I am Vic, but it's hard for me to remember the names of Bite Me games, still calling White T-shirt guy. Please, can you remember the names of your team? Yes, I will remember the names of my team. I can do that. No, well, Marnix is White T-shirt guy. It's the one you often see. Thomas, our CEO, is the one you sometimes see. And then you have me, William, who you also sometimes see. You are welcome. I hope that was of some use. So basically, I'm William, and the White T-shirt guy is Marnix. So when you see someone and you're in doubt, just say Marnix. It's most likely going to be Marnix. So yeah, get date time. Okay, so show handle ending state 2. How ending controller? So I need to have a listener that triggers that, doesn't it? So I'm gonna check which code hits this. So ending dispose at the bottom. 2 rehire. So your ending condition. Ending achieved. Get data. Oh, let's just check ending condition. If state is, oh yeah, because this is a start. So basically, I need to check if state is ending state in progress, track ending condition. That's the wrong ending condition. Oh, it's difficult, like trying to figure out what my code flow is. Oh, that's a good, yeah. Just remember it that way. I think that's a good way to remember it. No, the others also do work. I just do work too. Yeah. I'm just sketch this out for myself because I need to remember. So basically, the ending flow is ending A. I have no tablet plugged in, so you'll have to deal with this. Ending 1. Then in progress. Check. Condition. Check condition. Then if condition true, achieved. So if it's achieved, the pop-up shows. The pop-up goes up, and then they can choose A or B ending. And if they do B ending, B rehire. Okay. How do I pen in? There's no panning? Oh, that's okay. B rehire. Then for ending 2, I need to combine that. ending 2. Just gonna make it bigger. So ending 2, we have to be in progress. So only when these two, I'm gonna put that in red quickly. In progress. We have the check condition. Oh. And basically, this is part of the condition then. Then achieved. When it's achieved, it then splits already up into 2 pop-ups. Pop-up A. I'm going to call this pop-up B. And this becomes pop-up A. And that is also dependent on whether which one has been achieved. So pop-up B for the B ending happens only when you've done A before, and then pop-up A appears when you have done B before. And this becomes B. B, re, higher. And then this becomes ending A. And then Marnix has to implement the text, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. I should check what did he actually commit. So he added localizations for character classes and races. RC, okay, that's fine. Art banner. Data. Yeah, the new category there. Player details, user scenes, promotional banner. Okay, so we didn't really add anything for the endings, and I can just do my thing. Right, so basically handle ending state 2. Handle ending 2 state, I need to call it. Let's just be consistent in our code. If state is in progress, track ending 2 condition. Track ending 2 condition, which is basically database.state.resources.players total last seconds dot select players 2 static current and target, current higher than target, combined with the latest of the database state dot metrics dot lifetime money total last seconds, grab the lifetime revenue to target, compare these two. Target, okay. And then also combine the results. So only if X and Y are true, we want to continue. And then we check if it's true. We do the action trigger ending 2 condition. And then I have a cheeky button. Trigger ending 2 condition. Database.state.studio.ending 2. Ending achieved. Ooh. And that's fine. Ending 2. Dot value becomes ending state achieved. Ending condition 2 substitution can then be disposed of because we no longer need to check for that. Oh, typo. Okay. I still need to add combine latest. Database.state.end studio.ending 1 select state is state. State is ending state selected or ending state rehired. And then I need to add X, Y, and Z. So if X, Y, and Z are true, so if we have enough players, we have enough. I'm gonna swap these around actually. Then this one goes here. So basically, if the ending state, oh, I'm gonna ignore that call because that's scam. If ending state is the first ending is ending A or ending B, and we have matched the second target for players and the second target for lifetime revenue, then we trigger the ending 2 condition and we become achieved. And then because we set this, we'll reach back into this flow. If this should be an else, by the way, because it can't be if else if state is ending state dot achieved show email toast, else if email toast. Oh, wait. Okay, no, it shouldn't be enough. Okay, this is a funky way. So if we are achieved, we want to show the email toast. If we're not achieved, we do not want to show. We want to hide it again. Hide toast, email toast. Email toast becomes an OLL. Show email toast is get the toast for that one. Pop-up mail, show content. And then now we have to handle things here depending on the state of the endings. Okay. We are getting there. It's actually, this is probably not the cleanest way of doing. I'm gonna move these buttons off. So basically, private void debug ending 1 condition. The way we're going to do that is by just studio dot players. No, it's resources dot players dot value equals players. Database dot state dot resources dot money lifetime. Actually, no, this actually skips past those values. No, it's fine. The button is fine. Ignore me. Right, mail pop-up. Oh, that's why. I will just set that again. Show email toast. Okay, okay, I think I've gone through that. I need to, let's load TTO mapper, ending 2 value. This becomes ending 2. Then this becomes ending 2. And then we need to update the save mapper as well. Ending 2 is equal to ending 2. Right, so make sure that those are now also saved. Should not break anything in reverse because it's just a new value, so that's fine. Show email toast. So we've done that, and now we just need to handle the ending choosing here. I'm gonna check it in Unity again quickly. How does the pop-up look? UI, pop-ups. Game win pop-up. Okay, no, that's I need the mail pop-up. Milestones for please in solitaire minesweeper customization and color ads. Oh. Where's the huh? Pop-ups. Media player, no. Confirmation first game pop-up, no. History pop-up, gallery pop-up, settings pop-up, customization pop-up, minesweeper pop-up, solitaire pop-up, no. Oh no, it is in here, but the ending cutscene is hiding it. Okay, yeah. I remember my code. Promise. Okay. General gaming cutscene dialogue. I need to quickly tell Thomas I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming, so maybe later, 101. Right. YouTube stream chat is stuck. Is it? Re-ignored again. Oh god. It is stuck. No. I didn't even notice. Well, obvious, because else I wouldn't ignore you guys. Never. How do I just wait? Social stream ninja. Can I refresh it? Reload all. Is it wait, session? It's reload. No, it's updated, I think. No, wait, is it updated? I don't know. No, I never said that I couldn't be asked. I just completely forgot. That's why it's been so quiet. People, I just didn't see that. Okay. Good. Let me quickly catch up why we do service microservices at work. It's hell. It is. Yeah. Yeah. How did we balance the numbers in game? We slammed our face on the keyboard, and then that's what we came up with. We add some tooling so you can see like visually how does the scaling work and such. But there's not been. We didn't really take any like good solid approach. Social stream is working again. Feel free to definitely DM me directly on Steam on Discord if it happens again, because Discord's muted, so I didn't see the message. So yeah, stream chat was stuck. Let me catch up. I wasn't ignoring you guys. Sorry, please. Can you talk about what is going to be in the service update content-wise? What we're going to add to the content is basically right now we've got Solitaire, some bug fixes, the ability to add achieve both endings in one game save, and also expand some chat functionality so you can have like more interaction with the in-game IRC chat. And the localizations are there. Okay, yeah, they are. Okay, then I can look at those and see what exactly how to implement them. Sorry for recording you, Marnix-san. Game playing at the moment, MMO98 best game. As in that's well, that's what I work on. Hope you're getting some good progress on. Have a good stream, mate. Thank you. It was going well as long as I just realized that chat wasn't working. Whoops. I think the YouTube chat doesn't show up on stream. It's just so locked in. Yeah, I didn't. It's not showing up on stream. How the UI was made? Marnix got we got an asset pack for it and then slapped it together, and then Marnix also adjusted it to parts where we needed it. I love you regardless. Oh, thank you. Where is the other guy? Good morning. The other guy is... Someone had to go. He went to better places, namely Japan. So yeah, okay. Now that's going again. I just have to find my track. I'm gonna check. Let me find a localization. Localization for MMO98's. Check. Game 1, game win 2. Acquired mail toast. Subjects decline. So we want those subjects changed as well. Okay, so I need to adjust that here. So, just trying to check it quickly. Game ending control, I think it's here. Let me multiply that by that. Email toast description, game in 2, acquired. Why is this changed? It shouldn't be changed. Let's check. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna fix that right now. The ID was duplicated for that localization, so it's slow, but it works. It's better. Localization editor. General. Then game in 2. Game. Okay. Just check. Decline mail toasts. Wait, I can know. This becomes back to game win mail toast subject. And then in here, I just need to add a new entry. Decline acquire. Add shared entry. Game. Can you go away? Okay. Accept. No, acquired. Acquired. This, I'll just copy this to here. Okay. Oh, ownership. Sorry. I shouldn't bully for spelling mistakes. Okay. Okay. So we've got that. I now need to adjust this so that we can have different pop-ups. So email, then this becomes, actually I can just email toasts. acquired description, declined description. And then in here, the showed email toast, I'll need to provide the localized string. And then I use that as a description instead of this one. So here I just now do email toast description. And then here I go based off if, okay, no, ternary database dot state dot studio dot ending value equals is ending state dot a selected. Yes, that means we do the decline description, else we do email toast the acquired description. Easy. Got all of your localization as the Unity default sucks. Can you pay for the code? Do you have Odin Inspector? If you do, you already have it. This one in this project is from Odin. I have made my own one for future games because I don't like Odin has flaws there, localization. But if you go to tool Odin localization editor, it opens their version of it. But there's some things I don't like about it. Like for example, why is English the fourth column? Why is it not here? Even if English we've prioritized everywhere, they automatically I think this is alphabetically ordered. Yeah, which is stupid because English for me needs to be in the first column because that's the one we always fill in, and then everything else can fill in after. But whatever. That also their smart strings aren't like you have to individually do it for each localization. So when I turn this into a local on a smart string, do it for every column. Why is there not just one button for the entire row? Because very rarely do you not have that. Like, do you not want to do that for every row, for every language? Yeah, it has its flaws. It is much better than Unity default. When the Unity default works, but it's very bare bones. I agree. So if ending value is ending A, then we have decline it because that's the ending we've got already. And then that's the toast we need to show for that. Okay. Good. Sales okay. Now in here we need to check. Show contents. Show the content. Choose ending 8. So initialize. Oh, I need to adjust this because I can't use the initial. I can't rely on it being the same prefab now. Let me open this again. So if I go to game win, you've got your text, your subjects, which localizations did you provide? So acquired and declined, we've done those two. The header content I need to update. And okay, so Marnix, I don't know if Marnix is still there. Is Marnix still there? Need to replace so the ending text box, localized text, gaming cutscene dialogue. I am. How do you want to handle the buttons? So when they do their first ending, you have the two options like decline, accept. But what if they hit the pop-up again for the second ending? Just one button. So they just have to press the one button. I can just disable the other button basically. Perfect. Let me be cheeky and go trigger ending condition. So yeah, and then is it already game win pop up body email body. Background, no. Body, email body, background. Yeah, okay, yeah, the footer. So, oh, perfect. But just one button. They can't fuck this shit up. They will find a way. Okay, I just disable the other button. And I don't actually need to change anything with the buttons then. That'd be the perfect. I just need to toggle the right button and then set the content. Easy. Maybe. Okay, so I don't need to adjust these. These are fine. Okay. Show the content. So when the content is shown, I need to set the subject fields. Serialize fields, box group, localization, sure. That's ending cutscene, so I don't need to touch that. Private, localize string handler needs to be the subject. Preview handler. I then also need it for the other subjects, subject handler, and then the body handler. Oh, then ending one, ending subjects, subject ending one, subject ending two, no, subject, no, body ending one. I'm gonna one body ending one body, geez, subject, okay, and then I just duplicate these twice because these are ending to A to B, ending to B, ending to be or not to be? That is the question. Skull and Red Caps Lock serves all the text with Norman down. Oh yeah, he's great. Norman is great. For the amount of complaints people have, I think Norman did well. Okay, so based on the localization, I now need to show content. So I need to set these if ending state date dot ending studio dot ending to value is in progress. So if that is in progress, we're going for ending one. So I can then just say set this to ending one subject. Yeah, this needs to be localized string. Ending one body, subject preview, subject handler, body handler. Else, we need to check if database.state.studio.ending one dot value is ending state.ending A, then we set that, else we set that. So here we now just need to select the right one. So ending to A. No, if we have ending A done, we need to show ending B. So this becomes right. So that is the localization handled. I also need to toggle buttons. Decline game object set active true. except in the game object and set active true. Should always be true, but it can't hurt to know. If ending A has been done, so you no longer want to do ending A, so you want to accept. Same here. I can simplify this, can I not? Can I not just say decline.game object set active if database.state.studio.ending value is not ending B rehired. So when you haven't been rehired yet, we want to show this button. And then for accept, we can just do the same, but ending A. I'm gonna simplify these ones. I can simplify this further. Subjects. For subjects is database.state.studio.ending value is in progress. If true, then it's just ending one subject. Else database.state.studio.ending value is ending A. If it's ending A, then we need to show B, else we need to show to A subjects. And then we just copy that and do it for the body as well. For body, so that's the body, that's the body. Okay, perfect. And then I no longer need to do the big if else, but I can just say you're the subject, and you're the body. Okay, so I've gone that. Because if they then choose decline, they choose sending A. Then this ending, because now I need to also handle it. If database.state.studio.ending value is is achieved. I need to do that better. Database studio. Do I have command for studio already? I don't. I'm not going to create one for that. Public void set ending. So if ending states, oh no, I can just check if ending value is, I can check it simpler. I think if value is not in progress, then ending value becomes state, else ending value becomes state, I think. So when the second ending is in progress, it's no longer in progress. So we're like doing the ending 2, then it's going to be for that ending set. And then, okay, I think. database.state.studio.set ending state ending B selected. Okay, that's done. I save my global stuff. Okay, and then I need to do the rehire pop-up. Context accept on submit, context decline, cancel. When do you show rehire? Aha, here. Or database.state.studio.ending 2 current value is ending state ending B selected. We show the rehire. And then in here, we need to check if database.state.studio.ending 2 value is ending B selected, then database.state.studio.ending value is ending state ending B rehired. Actually, I just made this set ending, so I can just say all right. Okay, I just wrote a bunch of code and now I have to figure out if it works. I've restarted the music because the music was gone. Who is that? If you are pointing towards me, that is me. Hi, I am me. And you are you. No. I'm William. I'm the code gremlin for MMO98. Marnix asks for code and I provide the code. Yeah. That's about it. Make sure I do my assignments. Always do your assignments, people. Very important. I'll re-enable you. Actually, I'm not going to re-enable you yet because I need to check. This is all assigned. So now I just need to... That's incoming email. I need to check your body. So subject this one. Subject preview. Subject handler. And then in the body is this one. Okay. And then now I just need to assign the endings. Why are you not showing up? Check the local game win. It's called game win. Okay, so game win. Email sender. Email body. Gaming 2. Ending 2. A. So we have been acquired already. So I'm gonna show header content. And then the body. And then the client is header content and the body. Because we had the client before, so okay. Okay. Well, let's find out if it worked. No vibe coding here. Nope. Well, there is vibe coding, but that's just me because I'm vibing while I'm coding on stream. There's no, hey, give me this code. I don't do that. I sometimes do that when I'm bored, but I just, yeah. Will there be a code deep dive on Patreon for NetProfits like you did with MMO98's? Maybe. Too soon to tell. Probably. Likely. Maybe. Like, I've been feeling I want to do blogging. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I could write some blog about this. Like, just what I've been doing with code and, like, my experiences and such. And then I'm too lazy to actually do it. But yeah, it's yeah. Let me check. Right. But yeah, maybe there might be a deep dive. So I open the studio. I do my cheeky trigger ending A condition. Oh, I didn't assign this one. I need to remember to do this game win. To acquired game win. To decline the subject. Okay, so trigger ending A. Nothing happens. I think we've already done ending A. So I need to trigger ending condition 2. New regaining ownership. Chat here again. Global Connect is currently facing some economic windfalls when we're liquidating some of our public windows. I can with David.studio name. Yeah, that's a smart string. Okay, no, things went wrong. I'm going to start a new save. Vibe coding is like being in a self-driving car when you can't drive. It's cool when it works, but if anything goes wrong, you're in trouble. I'm glad I'm able to drive a car. It was actually a really good equivalency. I'm going to try and remember that. I can't drive a car, so I would not go in a self-driving car either. So, yeah, let's just delete the save. No tutorial. Okay, so first things first. Like, oh yeah, we've released a game. Okay, ending content. Thinking about retirement. Sure. Hey there, chat. No, I want to keep my ownership. So now it should go thinking about retirement too. Seems like you're doing great. Let's go change your mind. Okay. This went wrong. This needs to be the other button. Okay. So if ending 2 value is in progress, it's just ending 1 subject, that's fine. I need to show the other one. I think naming wise is not going to be completely right, but if the code works, it works. This one was fine. The button just was the wrong order. So if ending A selected, then I need to show the accept button. Wait, what? Oh, this is weird. I'm gonna quickly show in inspector public ending states ending 1 state. We do a get if database.state is disposed, return default, else we return database.state.studio.ending value. We'll do return this one. Right. Ending 2 states. It's going to be easier for debugging if I can just see what the current value is. Because my code makes sense here, but it seems to be the wrong way around. Can you drive a car? That's why I thought. I can't drive. I can drive a car. Legally is another question, though. That is a separate matter. But it's also, do I want to drive a car? No. No, I don't. I forgot the suit today. I was contemplating it for a moment, like, do I also just put a suit on and flex? But then I was like, I just like, then I need to get it up, and then I'll have to get the suit up, and then like make sure that works, and then after a while I have to make sure it gets put away clean and such. And I was like, no, I'm no longer interested in doing that. I did think about it. Right, so second test. Also, Marnix, did you see the stream while I was showing Solitaire? Is there a reason why you don't use Unity's default localization editor? I will show you why. So, Odin's, this is, I already made my own one, but this is Odin's. So you can see the classes and like the tables and things and such. So keep this in mind. I can go to localization tables. This is Unity's. If I put you to the side, maybe I can, no, you do, okay. So I'm just saying that Unity's, it works default localization editor. It's just that table editor is not nice at all. Odin, despite the flaws, like the annoyances I have with the Odin ones, it is still miles better than the Unity default one. No. So yeah, it's just, yeah. I mean, it works. Like the thing is also, we don't really use these windows often and too often. Like a lot of our localization is done in the spreadsheet. So, but still, I had annoyances with it. So I spent like a day, like a few days, just like putting my own table editor together. Okay, so empty save. So okay. Like game. So both are in progress right now. I'm gonna keep forgetting this, so I'm just gonna put them now. Mill toast. Acquired mill toast. Declined. Right, now I can check it again. But Marnix, I was also, wanted to ask, did you see when I was showcasing Solitaire? It's Solitaire, like it's solid there. I wanted to make the joke again. You can even like multi-jack. You can smart click and it'll automatically put it to the right position. There is no ending animation yet. I was thinking about that, but I was like, I'm gonna do the other things first. But right now, there's not really much ending handling thing going on. But hey, the game works. Okay. Trigger ending condition. Okay, that's updated correctly. I want to keep the ownership. So ending A is selected. Now I want to trigger the ending 2 condition, regaining ownership. This is not right. This flow is incorrect. So I need to... This needs to be inverted, and also the text has to be... No. Yeah. So now I can check. So ending A has been selected. Is ending A selected? Then we need to show ending 2. Well, I suppose you just invert these ones. We're going to try to spend too much time understanding if it just works. Unreal is so much better with edited windows as special data tables. In Unity, you need extension like Open to have nice data tables. Not exactly. Unity's toolkit allows you to do it quite well as well. So it's I'm not going to say it's the best, but that you need Odin, Odin makes it easy. I'll open net profits in the background. And then I'll come back to that question in that comment in a bit. So let's start from scratch again. Ending studio confirm. And now, so we have our first ending thinking about retirement. Hi chat. Now both buttons are gone. We're further from home now. I think might it be this then? Meantime, I've opened net profits for a moment. If I go to the localization editor, this is the one I wrote for our own localization editor. This is fully Unity. There is no Odin in this table. So to say that you need to have Odin to have nice data tables is incorrect. It's doable. You just need to know how to use Unity Toolkit, UI Toolkit, because this is made using Unity UI Toolkit. It's a custom inspector. Yeah. This is fully customly written. And Unreal, it's default. How do you mean default? If it's default, like, of course you have to write it yourself. Like, it's not, you can't have it built in if it doesn't. I don't understand the point. The comment that this I'm not sure I understand the thing anymore. Dorsa, what do you think about Unity 6.8's update to Core CLR? I want it just because of the C# advancements. Great that Unit's going to be quicker. You get nice data tables out of the box. Well, I don't know what you're like. Okay. I just, yeah, you can make your own data tables. Like, I'm not entirely sure. Like, what you were asking about, like your custom data tables, but you can have them here quite as well easily. Actually, if you just know, you just need to know to make them. But I'm not sure the point really. But yeah, Unity is not Unreal, and Unreal is not Unity. At least our games don't. At least our games don't turn people their machines into toasters. Hey, but yeah, Unity 6.8. I am looking forward to it for the Core CLR, just the C# advancements, like namespaces. I will start using namespaces again in my code, because I can just say namespace and just have it be one line without having to indent the entire file. And the fact it's also going to be quicker and such. It also had better lifecycle support for like statics and such. I look forward to it cautiously. But yeah. Show us your games on the desktop. You look like a RuneScape OSRS player. Before I do that, I first want to make sure the endings work. If the endings work, I will show you my desktop, which contains not a lot of games, because I don't install in the desktop. All of my games are Steam. So start new game. Edit to confirm. Unity has a different philosophy than Unreal. In Unity, you need to assets or create your own. In Unreal, it's already part of the editor that just did. But what part of the editor? If it's already part, like, if it's part of the editor, it's not really... I don't understand the point you're getting at. You're like, oh, in like the data table, yeah, no, I do not understand what you're trying to get at, because it's like, if it's there in Unity, yeah, it's going to be there. If it's not, if you need to create yourself, I don't understand what's wrong with that even. Like, yeah, I don't understand. Like, you can write custom tooling, that's great. You don't have to in Unity either. That's another point. You know, like, having too many just tools for everything is also not always better. Trying to do too many things at once. Domain rolling would be way faster. Yeah, that's something I would also be happy with. So anyway, game. Trigger ending condition A. Thinking about retirement. No, I'm going to keep my ownership. So now I trigger ending condition 2. Regaining ownership. What? No, so the content was right. So this is fine. And then I sell the company, but I do get my ending to B. It's in 3 minutes. Such a hard work. Yeah, and that's my intent. Unity is like a sandbox, Unreal is like a rocket ship for me. And the thing is, neither is bad, in my opinion. It's to find the right tool for what you want to do. Do you want to make a AAA graphic style game go for Unreal? There's no reason you should do that in Unity. And vice versa. If you don't want to be in Unreal and you want to use Unity, you then use Unity and not Unreal. Use the code, use the tools that you want. All right, so that works in that way. I've turned these around. I'm gonna quickly check debug.log. Yeah, no, this works. So I think it should now just... Oh, whoops. Launch. I am also contractually obligated not to like Unreal. I'm not contractually obligated, but I don't like Epic Games, so I don't want to bother with Unreal. If Unity for some reason goes down, go all the way. Let's go. Don't tell Marnix that. So, game. Trigger ending condition. Thinking about retirement. No, I want to keep my ownership. Regaining ownership. I just swapped you around. How are you still... Pop-ups. Game win. Game win to acquire. I don't understand. I'm just, my mind's just frazzled. So, regaining ownership. Sell company. But would this number change your mind? No, this is right. So this one is incorrect. Oh. State. Okay, so the email club, it's the toast now. Okay. Whew. That's why Godot is the best. It's a Honda Civic, the Toyota Camry of the game default, if you will. Joke's on you. Your magic car wizardry doesn't work on me, because I just know cars have 4 wheels 2 doors at least, and a wheel. No, 5 wheels. 4 for riding and 1 for steering. From what I hear, it become more competitive to Unity. I feel that's I've been scratching my monitor too much. That's not good. I feel that's like the Linux guys going like, oh, Linux is finally getting traction in space, and it's just like they've gone up another percentage or something. I don't know. I think like Godot can do things. It's just Unity can also do those things and other things, and it's just if you can do your work in Godot, great, go use it. No, it's not. Godot isn't shit. Godot is not good for your use case, perhaps, but Godot isn't shit because what you want to make doesn't work in it doesn't mean it's shit. If there's one shit engine, it's Game Maker Studio. No, sorry guys. It's just, yeah. It's basically you have a project, a nail, and then you've got 3 different hammers to work in and to work with in putting that nail in whatever you want to do. You do not use, like, not every hammer will work for that. Unreal would be considered a sledge for just a 2D pixel art game. Sure, you can maybe drive the nail into the wall, but you're probably also hitting the wall and everything behind it with that sledgehammer. It's just, you need to use what works well. But what kills, yeah, that's the issue with, because of its open sourceness, that they can't easily port to games to console. Most indies do not care about porting to consoles, or they shouldn't be. They should worry about first releasing their game. So that's already a non-issue for most. But yeah. New email, would this change your mind? Yeah, sell company. Okay, so this flow works now. Here we are, that's fine, okay. So now I create a new save. I trigger my ending condition. I sell my company. What game do you like to play? Oh, what games do I not like to play? What have I been recently playing? The finals, like a lot of my game lists right now is the finals. I just played that once or twice. I just played during the weekends with an American friend, and I just have fun. This is the only competitive game I still play and just have fun with. Night Train I've been playing recently again a bit. I want to try and get all the achievements done. But we've been struggling with the beholders, but like we're close to it. What else do I've recently been playing The Search as well, trying to get that 100% completed before I start on Search 2 again, because I just bought it recently. Slay the Spire, I still play with my siblings sometimes. And Card Cultivation, I want to play more of this. This is a Wuxia Stacklands kind of game, and it's... Where do I not have an image of that town? Here, it's like a Stacklands Wuxia game, and I'm just sold for it. He's a pro gamer. Where have you been? We need to finish those balances sometime, okay? We're so close. We can do it. No RuneScape. I have played RuneScape often. I've not played it in a while, but I have played old school RuneScape. I've played RuneScape 3. I've played Malvar Idol. I like it, but it's just it's been too long, and I'm currently not in the need of it. So these are the games I've been playing. I want to finish off Kingdom Hearts, like the full collection. I've already completed fully 100% the Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Working on Chain of Memories. What else do I have on here? I want to get into Blueprints, but I need time and to just be able to sit down and do that. I want to get into Blueprints still. I think that is mostly what I game, and probably I'm also the itch for Minecraft is coming back, so soon-ish, I might probably start up a Minecraft server for myself and play that again. Uh, let's try on Steam Deck. I think the Kingdom Hearts collection runs well on the Steam Deck, if I'm correct. I don't play. I'm playing Chain of Memories on Steam Deck actually, so I know at least that one works. But yeah, Blueprint it's apparently a really good. The thing is, I've been watching people play bingo races of it, where they play against someone else and try to complete it as quickly as possible, like certain goals. It's such a mad game. I look forward to actually exploring it myself, and I do like a good puzzle. How is it on store page looking indeed? Oh yeah, we're mostly positive, both recent and all-time reviews. If we then do a service pack 2, hopefully bump them up a bit higher, then we're going to be solid for a summer sale. Which is the reason we're doing the pack 2. Okay, continue. Thank you. Now go back to this save. Hey, this, I want to continue. Now I trigger ending condition 2, regaining ownership. Chat here. Global Connect is facing some economic windfalls when liquidity of our portfolio would be regaining over to db.studio name. Keep ownership. Keep ownership needs to be renamed then probably. I'm gonna provide the code for it and then we'll just need to add a new thing for it. Oh, this is the wrong class. Mail pop-up. Ending to a private localized string ending to a button. And then I just ram that on here. Except dot get I need to serials field box group localization private localize string handler. Actually, I can probably make it easier. Button regain serials from private button regain company, and sell it is still the same, so it's just a regain that needs to be handled. Game object set active database state studio ending value is ending state ending if ending state B, we want to regain wait. Ending 2 value is ending B is not ending state, is ending state in progress. I think I'm gonna do it this way. I think that might be an easier way to do it. Yeah, thanks. Pretty happy that it's been doing. Yeah, it's curious to see just like how MMO98's been going, because it's still getting reviews, it's still going up, and it's curious to see how it'll do on sales as well with the summer sale. Right, regain. Then I just need to make this keep. Game win to acquired. objects. This one. Just hide it here for now, and then here I just need to assign the button. All right. Final check, and then we can mark that one off as well, and then I might get started on the expanded chat 2.0 for a bit. Let's see if I can get the pop-up working and such for it. Game. Keep ownership. Global Connect is currently facing keep ownership. Doesn't fit, so that means that one is incorrect. Damn it. Accept game object set active. Which one is active right now? Pop-up. Game win. Pop-up body. Email body. Background footer. The decline is active. Oh wait, no. So this needs to be, it's not instant. If ending value is not ending B rehired. Is ending 2 value is not in progress. This is just such spaghetti code, but I don't care enough. That's it. Claude, make a unit, make no mistakes. Make no mistakes, or for every mistake you make, I kick a puppy. They'll encourage it. Recently, I've noticed ChatGPT starting doing it's like, oh, when I code these kind of things, I like to do it this way, and this is how I do these things, because it's like, no, that's don't make it seem like you're alive and actually have your own consciousness, because you aren't. Like, why are you doing this? Like, oh, but I do it this way. It's like, no, that's how everyone on the internet does it, and that's why you're copying how to do it. That was such I got so mad for that for some reason. So new email, regaining ownership. Why are you still here? This button should be gone. Ending to 1, so it should be shown. Value is not ending. Oh, A selected. It should be shown. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Decline the game object set active. So decline needs to be disabled. Is not ending A selected. Is ending state dot in progress. I think it's a better way to do it. I'm gonna just simplify it. Private button. Cell off again. Sure, we'll just call it cell. Okay, I'm simplifying it now. So when the ending is is achieved, so we now have to choose. It's those two. We sell if ending A selected. Else we regain when ending B is rehired. I think that's just so much simpler to just comprehend as well. Are you the fabled Thomas? No, I am not. I'm the Gremlin William. Pop-ups. I find Gremlin a funny word, especially considering I'm tall. Acquire game win 2 declines. Middle of subjects. Okay. And I just need to assign you to the button here. And now I think we've got it. Okay. I don't know why people advocate for AI so hard. People don't try to understand. Maybe when a price increase will hit the public domain, people will get a real feel of what AI actually costs. Yeah, but this is also the reason why I quite often just say no to the AI discussion, because it's just, I agree. People are overusing it. AI has its place, but it's not the place that it's currently being used for a lot of people. So yeah, it's just this. Thomas or Marnix or Jamie. Now that's just mean. Okay, so double check. Announce game. Ending condition. Keep ownership, sell. Okay, I keep ownership, trigger ending condition 2. Would this change your mind? It would. I didn't assign the button. No. Sell. I didn't assign the button. Rookie mistake. Start game. Continue. It would change my mind. Perfect. Okay, let's reboot. Now we can do the other flow, and if it's right, then great, I can move on. Start game. Delete the saves. Confirm. Auto see. Start. No game. Trigger ending. Yes. I want to sell the company. Oh, all this hard work. 28 seconds to be exact. Work life is hard. Hi, Hero. Stay hydrated. Continue. Start game. I load this game. They'll tell me, oh yeah, I want to come back. That's good. Game ending condition 2, regaining ownership. Yes, that's right. And now I have ending A column completed. Perfect. That's that done. I've marked them off. So now we can do some expanded chat too. Where is the blonde guy? In Japan. Accurate, incorrect? So, okay. I am going to do the flow about like actual banning stuff and such. I'll do that off stream on my own sometime. But I will be adding the context menu now still. So I think, did he provide prefabs for it already? Get. Prefabs, player details, prefab. Yeah, he did. So I just need to figure out. UI. No, is it not going to? It's going to be in components. IRC player details. Let's see how do you look. Oh, great. So that's, you open that one. Did you already add it to scene? No, so that one opens. So I'm gonna just he gets to live there. Oh, wait, no, it needs to be. How do I do the tooltips here? Because I'm gonna have to do a similar system for that one. Canvas camera binding, Kevit's recast. Just cheekily, I throw you in here. I prefab unpack you. I remove the script for the tooltip. I remove the canvas group because I don't need that. And then in here I can put the player details and then player details. Canvas, so this becomes up 0. Perfect. And then I can just look at my tooltip code I did for that. Tooltip. Visualizer. Yeah, that's this one. Close the tab. If it was net profits, we already have a way better tooltip system in net profit, so it would have been easier there. But oh well. He's big in Japan. Well, everyone is like, they're just not very tall there. I am, as is already said, I am indeed cursed with the French R, which ironically I am way better at German than R even than at French. Let's say, and I have never learned German. I can just understand it better. But yeah, I've got a very hard R, I think it's called. But no. I am part, like, it's not relevant at all, but like I do find it funny just to bring up, like, I am technically part German. The far ancestry. Not that far actually. I think it's quarter German. But no, it's going to be the French. As always, the French. So tooltip visualizer, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a new player details. Right, player details visualizer. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put you to the side because I need more code space. I need my free real estate. I'll just make this a singleton. Let's just be quick about it. We need the canvas. We need the tool. We don't need it. It's not tooltip, right? But details. Correct. We need the localized string handler. We need the title and description. Wait, let's see. How does it look? So title, name, title rates. Okay, so title, level handler, serials, field, private, localized string handler, class handler. Actually, I can, no, I'll be correct. Race handler. Right. This doesn't need to be. I can do this with the TMP text. Because that's about all I need, right? And I can just set the bar to a random spot. Right. I also need to do box group details. Just organize a bit. I'm gonna put you into the correct so also box group correct configuration. I need the vector2 default pivot. I need the offsets. I need the padding. I don't need padding, tooltip width, and debounce time anymore. Actually, no, I don't need those because that's not as relevant. Because it's a fixed size pop-up tooltip. I will get the canvas rect. The follow and show we don't need to do, so that's good. Those I also don't need. Oh, this is going to be so much easier than the tooltip. Hello, Erdogan. Nerdogan. So canvas, I want to get canvas rect is canvas, but get component. I want to get its rect transform. So we cache that. Also set. Oh wait, tooltip rects. I can just set the details rect dot game object set active false, because we're not going to be showing it from the get-go. That's all I have to do in the awake. And then I add the show. And here I say localized string name. I can't use name. Username. Localized string for the race. Localized string for the class. Class I can't use. Damn it. Class name. Base name. Perfect. And then int level. That's going to be their level. Actually, I can make that a float. So when it's shown, just we set the details rect set active. We set that to true. We set the username, race handler, set localized string race name, class name, set localized class handler, set localized string the class name, and then level handler, it's text because it's not a string handler, set text, actually set text format, what is the formatting for that again? Numeric 2%, that's, no, I need, oh, N0 I can do. That's fine, okay, N0, so no thing, and then I also need to add details. I also need to add a slider, level slider. For normalized is level minus math. I have no, okay, minus absolute math, absolute of level. So if I, no, it's floor I need to do. Floor to int. So I just have to remember the remaining part of the float. And then I just say level slider dot normalized value is normalized. I don't need to put that in a value then. Easy. I don't need to show it. I need to update its position though. So let's check public void hide if I need to hide it. I just set the details rect game object set active false. Private void set position. Set details position. Right, we'll set its position. Title with description with content with that doesn't matter. We don't need to rebuild. We just need to do this point, this part. So I can, do I just details rect? I think I can just do that part because I don't need to update. Okay. And now I just need to trigger it, so I can just see shade. Why Rider over VS? I like, I've used VS a bit, but it's VS is good. Visual Studio is good for bootstrapping in C# projects. So setting up a project in Visual Studio, perfect. But I have always been a writer boy. When I worked software engineering and also during college, we used Java. And Java, we used Riders IntelliJ. So Riders IntelliJ. JetBrains IntelliJ editor, IDE. Rider is also from JetBrains, but it's just C# flavored instead of Java. So for me, it was an easy transition to Rider. I also like their integration with Unity. Visual Studio can probably also do it, but I know, like, for example, here I can see now, oh, in Unity, we have adjusted this value. It's not going to be 300, it's going to be 380. But yeah, it's also, yeah, it works on all OSs as far as I know. Why not Emacs? What do you mean Emac? Do you mean Emac? Why not Emacs? Why would I use Emac? For what? Like, why? What would its purpose be? From what I can tell, not anything I'd need it for. So we now want to add player details trigger, mono behavior. I click pointer click handler. Ooh. Actually, wait, IRC line. I don't need to make its own component. I can actually do it in IRC line. I can also move you to the IRC because you actually belong there. Aren't you leaking the source code by streaming? I mean, yeah, but source code is not worth a lot. Like, if you really want the source code, you can probably just decompile the game. And then I'm like, okay, sure. But I don't, there is not much value in the source code, I think. Because also it's not going to be just like, oh, now I can make my own. It's just, yeah. Sure you are. Sure you are. Okay. Unironically, also, don't you still have access to our GitLab? So I don't think you need to just be watching. I've also shown you so many things, like you could probably ask and I would just send it to you. So what I want to do is resonant listener. So I trigger, I click handler. When it is clicked, I want to players details visualizer instance show, and then I need to RC message username. It's already turned into a string, so I just need to. Okay. Private RC message. I need to save it here. And then I can use the message that is saved there to set the username. I now need to change this because we're just going to be working with strings. That's fine by me. And these are just name, username text, base text, class text, set text. Right, so I set those values. Oh, I'm also going to add the serials field box group. Sure, you can live on the rect actually. Private button, close button. on click, but add listener hide. We hide it on click. We also need to make it, I'm gonna start menu, quickly check how I do start menu. If mouse was clicked this frame. If this pin is active. And handle the click. If it's inside the details rect, if it's not inside that rect, I will actually, I can, no, that's fine. Details rect mouse position. Then I need to just hide. That should be easy. I can actually simplify. It doesn't need to be a method. Then this can be inverted to that. Okay, so I've got handling, showing, and hiding. Well, hiding it. And now I just need to raise human, class, warrior, and level 12.75. Right, let's see if this works already. Yeah. What's your opinion? IL2 CPP instead of mono makes it not decompilable. I don't think it doesn't make it not decompilable. I think it's still, it makes it a lot harder, but it's also, I haven't really looked at it and I also don't really care enough. Like we already do our due diligence by not including all the assets in, for example, the demo build. But it's also like, is it worth the effort? Because I don't know what, like, comes with IL2 CPP instead of mono. So if we also need to adjust certain things because some things don't work with that, and it's just, And any point in making it? Is there any point in making it decompilable? In not making it decompilable, I think you meant. Once you release your game, it's not. Once you release your game, it's no longer yours. I disagree, but it's also, yeah, it's just at what point what's worth the effort, and if people really want to do something, they'll probably will find a way around it anyway. I just don't think it's like anti-cheat in your games. It's like, are you making a competitive game as an indie? Well, then you're already making a mistake probably. But it's like most games, you do not need anti-cheat. Like that's just no. Like if you're making a co-op multiplayer game, even don't bother with anti-cheat. If they want to cheat, just let them then. It's just the same with, for example, MMO98 is actually immune to cheat and then timescale thing because I do something with the timescale behind the scenes. But I didn't do it just to stop those people because it's just like if they want to do that, like why not? If someone wants to steal your game, that's actually a compliment. It means the game is good enough. The thing is, they're often not. Even if they steal your code, they can't steal your design, so to speak. So, and I can also be. I'm also confident that even if they have my code, they wouldn't be able to just immediately like, oh yeah, perfect, I can now make my own game in the next day. It's like you have to learn how my code works, and my code is well written, in my opinion. But it's also like my design principle, so not everyone can just use that. Like a whole code base is not as useful as specific code samples for what you're trying to do, in my opinion. So anyway, my music stopped again. Refresh, replay. Okay, so we have player details. I am going to keep you that. That's fine. Do I need to change anything? I need to still add the components. Player details visualizer. Oh, goody. Oh no, I can put you on here actually. So I want the canvas. I need the details rect. The close button is there. Username. Oh, Jesus Christ. Typo. What a typo. Wait, what? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Unforgivable. The code scrambler. I don't even bother enough about that. I think the only thing I've learned to bother with and now I'm actually doing is assets. So for example, all our upgrades, if you're playing the demo version, not all upgrades of the full game are also going to be in that demo version because they shouldn't be. Because that's something like people did when with our first demo of MMO98, they were like, oh, I like modified it and like enabled some things that you disabled in the demo and such, and like it's cool that these things work, but this is not working, this is broken. It's like, dude, why are you even doing that? If it's not enabled, it's not enabled for a reason. And the fact that you then go on in our community, it's like, oh look, I did that. It feels wrong to do that. Like if you do it, sure, go ahead, but you shouldn't be going to the devs like, look, I did this and like did this to your game. It's like, why? You guys do unit testing or automated testing, or how do you handle QA? Marnix is my QA. I write things, I test it, and then I throw it to him, and then he comes back. It's like, oh, this doesn't work, and this doesn't work, and this, and then I fix that. I sometimes write unit tests, but it's really dependent on and not every time I do it. But sometimes, I don't know if this one has it, I don't think. Sometimes I do it, but it's just not often, really. The games are not large enough to really warrant a lot of unit tests as well. Would you consider making tutorials or at least tips recommendations in this channel for programming? I would love to hear your design process. I've considered it. If I want to make tutorials and those kind of things and such, I think I would rather move it towards a more blocking approach, where it's like what Factorio did, like with the Friday Factorio update things, where there's just every Friday they just did a blog post and it was going to be about code, but sometimes it's just about other things and it's just those kind of things. I would rather move to that kind of approach, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or when, because I want to do it right now, but I also know the moment I start doing something is like for about 2 weeks and then it's over. I always wanted to do unity testing, automated testing. The thing is, a lot of the way I try to write my code is, it's if you split up your code so that UI, if your logic is mostly script logic, you can just test that. And then, of course, you have to also test. But even automated testing is also doable. But just having bad unit tests for just script codes and such is already good. I think our Swiss code package, haven't touched it in a long time, we actually do that as well. So you just test the code. Because if the UI, if you click a button and nothing happens, that's just because you didn't hook up the button. Which, like, it's not something that's just suddenly going to break. But if you have like math logic and such, and like algorithms, those are things you can more easily just test those things with just calling those scripts without like having the whole Unity thing. So you validate those work, and then yeah, you move on. What William is saying is that he'll kill you if you steal anything. I'm too kind. I'm a pacifist. I would just send Marnix. Marnix is way better at those kind of things than I am. Like, I am tall, but that's about the only thing I've got going for me. I renamed this, but I didn't rename it here. But yeah, it feels wrong. Don't bully me for my R. Player name. race, class, level, and slider. Oh, guilds even. Well, don't mind if I do. Guild text. Guild name, and then here we can say guild text, set text to guild name. And then here we just need to say string top empty. Let's see, does this work? Start game, enter studio. Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, of course I'm clicking on the one. If I should probably check set contents. If message.channel has flag rc channel dot system. Oh no, wait, I can check default. Because only default messages should show that. Someone asked about tips and recommendations. My tip and recommendation, don't nest if you can avoid it. Early returns is a lot nicer on the eyes to look through and such than doing the other way around. Like if you do this also works. This is fine. But now you don't have to indent as far. And the more you indent, the more you have to go horizontally. And that's just annoying to investigate things. Whoa, we fixed Twitch stream. What was the issue? That's the neat thing. I did nothing. I've not done anything for the Twitch stream. I just rebooted it once at the start and then that's it. So I don't know the issue. I still don't know the issue. The true game dev experience. Start game, edit studio. So nothing happens here. Okay, I release a game. Sky high. Perfect. Bone picker. Why are you complaining? Ah, because I didn't assign the guild thing, but okay. So what I want to do now quickly is check. I want to give it an offset. I want to maybe 10. Is 10 good? No, it can be bigger. 25. I think 25. Okay. And the pivoting works, so perfect. I can close it. No, I can close it. I can't close it. Ah, because wait. Okay, yeah, I know why. This graphic ray also needs to be on. Okay, that is that. I'm gonna just unpack this here for the moment. I'm gonna delete the player details and I'm gonna save the one with the canvas. Perfect. I'm gonna put you there. You can leave that. That's fine. So default pivot 20. No, the pivot doesn't need to change. Apply value. This works. I need to still assign you. Wait. Oh, it's not a text. Ah. Text. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that for now. Marnix can just decide how that works. We don't need a localized string handler. I'll quickly player details. Player details. Doesn't need to be localized. It doesn't need to be localized. These will be shown because it works a bit different. Stat guild. Just gonna remove you, honestly. Right. Now I need to check your override. No overrides. Great. Perfect. Oh, actually, no, you can't live in that. You get to live in out here then. Fucking floating points. That, and then here I just remove the guild text because it's not being used yet. Or like not implemented. I'll just leave that out for now. And then here you can go as well. I should check actually what did Marnix provide? Raises classes. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. Right, so stuttering the whole time, but often happens on Bite Me streams. Oh, that's weird. So now what I'm going to do, I don't think it matters enough to keep player persistence between sessions. So it's going to be just for that session. What I'm going to do to have some common sense of thing is going to be player details database. It's just going to be static class, private static, read only dictionary of string and public struct player details. We need to have their name, which is the key. And then we have the race, public string race, public string name class. So player details. We'll just call it details. It's new, and then public for player details, get details for string username, public static, it's a static method, of course. If details contains key username, return details username. I'm doing this just so that if you click on the user and you click on it again, then it just isn't suddenly a different class and race. But I'm not going to save these details because that's not important enough, but it's going to be a bit of consistency. Details could add username, new player details. I need to save the localized string in case people do change that. That's fine. For details is new player details. Cache. If cache contains key username, return the cache username. Else details is new player details. We add it to the cache on the username. And then we return those details. And in here we also quickly actually get this can be a read only. So race is localization utility for find random from lock table to player character races, and class is localization. Oh, character classes. So I often know about something like the whole time. Yeah, I don't know the issue then there, because normally internet should be fine. Speed test. Let's find out. I should also make sure that this doesn't actually DDoS me. I'm glad I pulled that out on time. 900 megabits. So, like, that's download. Upload is 300, 350. So that can't be the issue, at least. Have to casually flex that. I'll just do constructor. Actually, I can just do this when you create a new one. Okay. Oh, I need to provide one. Oh, I hate that you can't do empty constructors. I understand why, but it's... Sure, I'll just keep it out here then. All right. So that's that's that done, and now I can just stay in here instead of that. Oh, I also need to save a level. Public read-only float level. Oh wait, I can do public static player details. Create, and then I can return. Oh, this is just silly. Race is that var class is this race class var level is byte random dot next float between 1 and 100. Right, and then I just say float level. Level is level. Right, and then I just need to, our details is player details. I need to call this cache because I don't like database, because we already use database somewhere else. Player details cache, just get details for message.username, and then we just show and pass that along. Player details sorry, I had a single start. It looks fine. I never had any issues anyway. Yeah, it's weird. It seems to be certain specific people that have it more often than others. So it's, I don't know, byte random. Yes, that's my own random class. My own static random class. Sure, I could just use random, but I wanted my own. So I ran my own. Nothing more than that. That's just how it is. But now I can say details I can turn this back into a localized string handler. Class basics. Actually, no, I can just set text. I'm just gonna keep it simple. So details.race.get localized string, details.class.get localized string, details.level, 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 right? So that should be that. So every time they go for it, they get a random one. And then every time afterwards, you'll just reuse the same one. Actually, I can simplify you. You can actually go here. All right, let's see if that worked. Because if it did, I might probably call it on that one. And then the banning still needs to be implemented, but that's for next time. Right, so we actually I can select you. Pet level 99. Oh, oh god, did I sign correctly? So Dark Hero is an Orc Monk 44. And the level bars is also randomized, so perfect. That works. I just need to level text. Okay, I just assigned the wrong way. Details. Yeah, I'm just... Whoopsie. So level goes to level. Race goes to race. And class goes to class. Slider works, that works. Okay, close one. Okay, that works. And now I need to check. Could I close the window? Need to check that. If that is the case, then yeah, we got it. And you can also click outside of it to close it again. But you can click on someone else as well. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna push these changes already, and then we've got some work done, and then it's... So if I click this, so we can now click on chat message to open context menu and show info about the player. And then everything else is just regarding banning. You need to go to the top. So that's that. So that's done. Solitaire is also done. Smartnix needs to check at it to see if it wants something else. I'm gonna make a commit. Make data gain on SQL view refresh every 3 seconds. What else did I do? Added ability to earn both endings in one save file. Added details pop-up for RC players. It would be funny. Has flag default. If has flag default, we want to show it. But let's do it. It's going to be funny as well. Channel has flag. I see channel Twitch. So people on Twitch will also receive this information. Right. Make sure that's saved. Sure, no longer any changes in Unity. No. Okay, perfect. I can close you. I can then now also commit all of this. And then we've got actually decent amount of work done. Probably could have been quicker without streaming, but hey, it's fun. Okay. That was it then for the stream. Gonna check. Yeah, okay, that's all working. Yeah. I think it was fun. Actually went better than I expected for being a rather impromptu stream. We got nearly 3 hours in, so well, I hope you stay around. Not in the stream, but I do hope you're still around for a while. I'm watching you. But yeah, relative productive work. And I had my fun. The pal has to stay around because time for a break. So it's going to be a gaming break. Maybe we finally beat the balancers. I think Marnix will probably not like it if we stream that though. Just start streaming Night Rain. Yeah, no, it was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, get good. I'll catch you on the flip side. I might see about like for net profits as well when I come across things that are like I can do this on stream because I know what I'm going to have to be doing and not invent new. If I'm doing new features, it's not good to do that on stream because I need to pay attention. But if it's like, oh, I need to make these changes to these alternatives and these kind of things. So if Marnix is like a massive list of alternatives, like I want you to do these things like hook up UI elements and such, I might be able to like, I just start new streams for that maybe. So yeah. Was a good one. Have a good day, everyone, or good night, whatever time zones are. And I'll catch you on the flip side. And now the awkward moment of me trying to find out how to stop the stream. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in. End stream.